Jannik Sinner's title. Defense at the Australian Open? A roller coaster ride? Jannik Sinner's title defense at the Australian Open was a real whirlwind, and I couldn't help but break down his path to victory, sharing plenty of insights into why it's so hard to beat him right now. Jarry, first round. Sinner faced Jarry, ranked 36th in the world, in the first round. Jarry immediately showcased an aggressive style of tennis. It was Sinner's first match of 2025, and although we didn't expect him to play flawless tennis, he managed to defeat Jarry in 3 sets. Despite Jarry's strong fight in the first 2 sets, Sinner won both tiebreaks, forcing his opponent to make errors, especially from the baseline. When Sinner finally broke Jarry in the 3rd set, it became clear that his consistency and strength on the court left most opponents with no chance. Tristan Schoolkate, second round. In the second round, Sinner faced Australian Tristan Schoolkate, ranked 173rd in the world. This match turned out to be quite a challenge, and for a time, Schoolkate caught Sinner off guard. Much of this was due to him not playing the usual baseline exchange with Sinner. Instead, he frequently approached the net and won the majority of points at the net. In the first set, he won 17 out of 18 such points. However, as time went on, Sinner adapted to Schoolkate's playing style, became more aggressive with his returns, and began to punish his opponent's weak play from the baseline. As a result, Sinner won the match in 4 sets. Giron, third round. In the third round, Sinner faced American Giron, ranked 46th in the world. The match ended in a straight set win for Sinner, although he faced difficulties, making a few unexpected errors and feeling discomfort at the net and on first serve returns. Giron had a few breakpoints but managed to convert only 1. Despite Giron suffering an injury, Sinner closed out the match with ease, showing that even when not at his best, he could still get the job done. Holger Rune, 4th round. Holger Rune, aiming to get back into the top 10, was already fatigued after 3 long matches, and although Sinner showed signs of physical strain early on, the match still turned in his favor. They had to play under high humidity, which made things tough for both players. However, Sinner showcased his ability to overcome physical challenges. Despite a slow start and a couple of medical timeouts, he ultimately won confidently, demonstrating that his fitness and ability to adapt to tough conditions are strong points. Minaur, quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, Sinner met Minaur, and this match became a showcase of the Italian's skill. He was absolutely dominant in every aspect of the game, defeating the Australian with a very confident scoreline. He demonstrated his aggressive tactics, excellently controlling his serve and return, winning over 80% of points on both his first and second serves. It was literally a dismantling, with Minaur unable to put up much of a fight against Sinner. Shelton, semifinals. In the semifinals, Sinner faced Shelton. Shelton's biggest strength, his serve, didn't help him in this match. Shelton couldn't break through Sinner's amazing returns, and despite an initial dip in form, Sinner managed to regain the advantage and ultimately win, showing his ability to adapt to his opponent's tactics. Overall, throughout the tournament, Sinner demonstrated his flawless game, consistency, and ability to adapt to different playing styles. His incredible fitness and level of tennis make him nearly unbeatable in the current season. Sinner won 7 out of the next 9 points and claimed the first set tiebreak. He frequently attacked forcing him to make mistakes. Made 55 unforced errors, not because he played badly, but because he was forced to play at the edge of his abilities to match Sinner's pace. When had the chance to break back at the start of the second set, he missed a ball that he would normally have nailed. Sinner showed excellent defense, neutralizing Shelton's serve and demonstrating great skills in long rallies. He attacked forcing him to make errors. It's also worth noting that Sinner performed better in key moments, which became a deciding factor in the final analysis. The match ended with Sinner's victory in 2 sets, despite leg cramps in the final set. It reminded me of how difficult it is to break Sinner's game, unless it's Alcaraz. I started wondering if Zverev could come up with a plan to beat Sinner in the final. Zverev entered the final with a lighter workload compared to Sinner. As in the semifinal, Sinner started with serve in the first set. But unlike his match against Shelton, he didn't start slow. Sinner immediately showed his determination. He won the game to love and forced Zverev to make 3 forehand errors. While Sinner held his serve easily, Zverev, playing into the wind, stayed in the game for the first few games. The game remained even until the 8th game when Zverev was broken. Sinner stepped back from the baseline to better read the serve and hit more aggressive shots. After 4 rallies, Sinner broke. There were 2 key moments. The first was Zverev's inability to execute perfect volleys under pressure, costing him 2 points. The second was Sinner's ability to return high and deep to Zverev's forehand. Sinner broke and served for the first set, demonstrating his defensive skills, turning defense into offense like Djokovic. He easily returned Zverev's 170 km/h serve and responded with a stunning down-the-line shot. Although Zverev played well, his 81% first serve percentage didn't help. He won only 62% and faced 6 breakpoints. By the start of the second set, Zverev needed to find a way to break Sinner and stay calm. Sinner continued to play with machine-like precision, making his serves easy, while Zverev kept attacking. Sinner stepped 3 to 4 meters behind the baseline, allowing him to better read Zverev's serves. Knowing how difficult it is to break Sinner in cross-court rallies, Zverev tried to attack down the line more, but made more errors trying to control the game. In the tiebreak, Zverev tried to be more aggressive with his forehand, but started making mistakes again, showing that his forehand isn't reliable in crucial moments. Sinner made a few errors, but at 4 to 4, the ball hit the net and ended up on Sinner's side. Zverev looked demoralized and didn't win another point, allowing Sinner to take the tiebreak. In the third set, Zverev decided to increase the speed of his forehand by 17 km/h, but Sinner continued to pressure him with his depth. This led to a break of Zverev's serve in the 6th game, and Sinner won in 2 sets, successfully defending his title and winning his 3rd major. In the final, Sinner faced no break points, becoming only the 3rd player since 2000 to achieve this in a Grand Slam final, after Federer in 2003 at Wimbledon and Nadal at the US Open in 2017. Sinner also tied the record of Bjorn Borg and Jimmy Connors with 47 wins in his first 50 matches as world number 1. Zverev again lost in long rallies. Sinner won 29 rallies lasting over 9 shots, while Zverev won only 14. After Sinner celebrated his victory, Zverev remained sitting in his chair, clearly realizing that this was another missed opportunity. Many will wonder why Zverev didn't play more aggressively. The answer is simple: he lacked that aggression. His shot performance defines his playing style, and that's why he couldn't put pressure on Sinner. Zverev now has a 113 major record against top 5 players. As for Sinner, he has almost no weaknesses. His only potential vulnerability is his stamina, but so far he's rarely forced to play for 4 hours. He serves better than anyone, despite a relatively low first serve percentage. Sinner also excels on his second serve and return game. No one can make him step out of his comfort zone with such consistency and power. I wouldn't claim that Sinner is unbeatable, but right now, opponents have only one chance: catch him on an off day. Even Djokovic couldn't create breakpoints in their last 2 matches. Except for Alcaraz, no one can compete with Sinner on hard courts. He's proven to be the best both in attack and defense.